Hi, welcome back to Heiner Builds Your Rides. This one is a special one. We've got a trailer, a DIY trailer. The customer's built his own interior drawer system. So this customer's built his own storage system and compartments. We did a pretty beefy electrical system on it with 4 200 amp hour, 175 amp continuous discharge lithium batteries from Amptron. We've got a 3000 watt inverter, which has shore power, which is actually a 32 amp inlet plug for shore power. So that will go to the inverter, and then it'll go to the RCDs, and then it'll power all the outlets. So there's one here, there's one at the back for the fridge. We've got 2 Solaria solar panels on the roof of this. So regulating that is 150 amp MPPT from Victron. That is all run through the shunt, which is just tucked underneath here. That's where the shunt is. So you can see everything that's coming into the batteries and going out of the batteries. What you're using for the fridge, the light. Mounted on every single door, we have the national lunar lights. So this is your orange and white lights. 3 settings for each color. Orange does about 5 meters of spread and white does about 10 meters of spread. So they're mounted on each individual door, so 2 sides and the rear one. So all the power distribution is done through the Egon DC Hub. So that's our product that we've made and produced to run everything in your camp setups. So let's head around to the back and I'll show you what the rear of the camper trailer does. So on the back left pillar, we have 2 Lazerlamp utility 25s. The switch is actually inside the trailer here. So they're just switched through our own Klarmann switch panel. The second switch, as you saw, is the water pump, which is located on the passenger front of the trailer. Also in this area is a 15 amp outlet for any induction cooking coffee machines he wants to run, and also another twin GPO that is run through the 3000 watt inverter. Because this trailer is so wide, we had to put the courtesy lights on. So these are red. There's also 2 located on the front as well, and they're white. So they're just, because it's a wide load, it's more than 2.1 meters. So they legally have to put it in. We wired them in to the park lights. So when you turn your lights on, it will turn the lights in the back here and all the lights all around the trailer. Also the ARB fridge, the customer supplied this one. We just wired it up for him. The good thing about this one is that it can be run through 12 volt and 240. So if he feels that he wants to run it through a 3000 watt inverter, he can just plug it in, and then he'll have cold beverages all day round, all night and day around. So let's move to the front of the trailer. So once again, on this door is another national lunar light. Another good thing about these lights is it's the color of the campfire. So it will blend in nice with the campfire that you have in your campsite. That was the water pump I was talking about. The customer supplied that, and we just wired it up for him to the switch at the rear. And then here is the white courtesy lights for the wide load that I was talking about before as well. Another thing we hooked up were the electric brakes. So for this customer, we did a 12-pin trailer plug at the front. I'll just show you what that looks like. So that's that bit there. We've done a little adapter so you can plug it into the 7-pin flat onto his vehicle, which is a new 300 series, which is equipped with a Redarc Tow Pro Elite V3, which controls his electric brakes that we wired up through his trailer plug. That just allows his 2.0 1-ton trailer just to stop and be able to slow down going downhill and just to relieve the car a little bit while you're braking. So one last thing to do, Klarmann's tick of approval. Now she's ready to drive anywhere. See you in the next video.